let's talk about why Mosaic for a second and why someone would want to do Mosaic. So over time, at the age of 25, we start to lose 1% of the collagen in our skin. Collagen is the main thing that keeps our skin looking plump, youthful, and less fine lines and the wrinkles that we hate as we age. So what do we do and what methods in aesthetic practices can we do to help build that collagen back? Because we cannot reproduce our own on our own way. We have to use other things like lasers, injectables, things that we are now having in this world of aesthetics. So Mosaic, we're taking it a whole nother level when it comes to building collagen naturally. So what the Mosaic is, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of a CO2 like device that is going to be very ablative and can disrupt the surface of your skin, the protective layer of your skin, which is called the straight. But with this device, it's a 1550 laser. So I'm actually going to share the screen really quick and show you guys exactly what that looks like. So what this does is it uses a 1550 nanometer wavelength. And as you can see, it's actually a rolling mechanism that Mega is going to use on the top layer of your skin. And what it does is it causes these tiny holes of energy in your skin. And as you get through the treatment, it's going to never puncture that same area ever again. So you're getting an injury, essentially, an elegant injury to the skin over and over again. And what your body's response is to go in and heal itself by producing more collagen, elastin. But at the same time, you're going to have a lot more of that firm, dense look to your skin. So if you look at before and after photos, so which we'll show in a second, you're going to see the result of that. So typically, what I would say a treatment, how long do you feel like that would last?
So I would say like about
an hour.
We want to numb really well. So, you know, like I usually like to numb anywhere from 35 to 40 minutes. So you are really nice and comfortable. We don't want to rush that process, obviously. So treatment itself usually takes like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, numbing is very important anytime you use a laser. And I'm going to get out of here real quick. Perfect. Can you all see us again? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So again, the whole point of this device is to build collagen and elastin to create a more firm, dense look to your skin. But then also a huge benefit is the reduction in pigment. So anytime that we're remodeling the skin and building that new collagen elastin, your body's response is to get rid of a lot of that pigment that we see on the superficial layer of your skin. And because this isn't a CO2 and we are protecting that top layer of your skin, you're not going to get nearly as much downtime as you would with some other treatments like a CO2. So typically, like with your patients, how long are you seeing that downtime post-treatment?
I would say the most is a week. So also it depends on how quickly your skin heals. Also depends on what energy we delivered that day on the treatment. So if you go advanced energy, I would say maybe a little bit more downtime in a sense that you will just see some like marking on the neck because the neck skin is different than your face skin. So face is literally like a week, but neck, I feel like it's a little more downtime because just the skin is really thin. And then if your concern mainly is in the neck, so we will try to go higher energy on the neck. So you're going to see a little more, but you know, it's nothing like your skin is sloughing off. It's not like you can go out. You can easily hide it with some concealer or some foundation or even tinted sunscreen. I did my treatment like 2 weeks ago, and then you know, I was totally healed by a week. So it also depends on your lifestyle, like what you're eating. Very important to heal, you know, eat right food, supplements to heal your skin. So, and then hydration. So all of those factors into your healing process. But usually like my patients' feedback is a week.
Yeah. Typically and that's subjective, right? Like if you feel like redness is downtime, that might be different for someone else that thinks roughness or dryness is downtime. So it's really varies patient to patient. But yeah, I would say just about a week in terms of redness, maybe a little bit of swelling and dryness. And then my other question to you is, what does it feel like? I haven't had the pleasure of actually doing the treatment yet, so I'm excited to do them here. What are you feeling like patients are experiencing? What does that maybe pain level feel like during the treatment?
Yeah, so it's definitely tolerable. So if you have done microneedling, RF microneedling, I mean, I feel like it's very similar, but I feel like for me, I have done RF microneedling, Mosaic, and all of the other lasers that we have. I feel like it was like less intenser, you know, but you do feel like that prickly sensation, but it's just like very quick, just a couple of seconds, very tolerable. That's why like we have a really good numbing cream, which is very exciting to be really numb. So I would say like it's very tolerable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like, my God, 1 or 0, because that's not, you know, there is some pain, but it's very tolerable. If you have done RF or microneedling, some patients give me feedback that even if it was easier than getting a microneedling, like regular microneedling without RF, and that was like, that's amazing. You know, so it's very, very
ease. If you guys are interested in adding that on in the future, she will have that soon. So,
and also we use, after we put the topical numbing, we use red light therapy.
yes,
So that soaks into your deeper layer of your skin a little effectively than just like putting it on topically. So we'll have you sit on the red light for 15 minutes. So I think that helps a lot too.
Yes. Yeah. Red light therapy definitely helps. And then if you guys have a red light mask at home to use after treatment, that's going to help tremendously speed up the healing process with less downtime.
Right.
So another question: when and how many treatments can people expect to do results or to see the results? How many treatments?
So usually I would say 3, but also depends on your age, what kind of skin condition you're coming in with, right? And what your concerns are. Usually we recommend 3 treatments because like the regeneration, the healing process with any regenerative type of treatment where the body is healing. So 3 weeks, I would say, but it all depends on your skin quality. So when you come in for a consultation, we take a look at your skin, your goals, we discuss everything. And sometimes like 4th treatment, but usually like I have seen great result with even 1 treatment. Like patients have been so happy with 1 treatment. But if that's the case, if you're taking really good care of your skin, wearing sunscreen, have really good routine at home, then I mean, 3 treatment is the best, you know. I think that's like the norm, like of people getting treatment, but it all depends on your skin and what you're using at home. So that's why like we do really thorough consultation, but just think in your head like 3 treatments is like what you want to aim for.
Yeah. If you want to over exceed your expectations, you would want to do 3 to build those blocks on top of each other.
Right.
So we talked about downtime. We talked about results. Peak results typically happen how long after treatment?
So I would say like 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah. 6 to 8 weeks is when your body starts to heal and the collagen production happens. So and also it's different for me. It's been like 2 weeks and I feel like my skin texture feels so nice and like so soft on the neck. I get so many compliments on my skin. Like seriously, I walk to grocery store, I'm like, oh my God, people stop me and ask me about, she said like a 4 weeks mark, you know, so everybody's so different. Like, and then one thing might happen before than the other. Like you might feel like so soft, textural improvement, and then the firmness comes, right? Like scientifically, your body's producing collagen, healing. So I would say 6 week, you're going to feel firmer, lifted, tighter. But for me, it feels so soft, textural. That's like within 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, and if you guys are still wondering if maybe this is the right treatment for you, anyone that's experiencing textural concerns, roughness in the skin, wants reduction in those fine lines and wrinkles, and maybe even wants a little lower facelift as well, or improvement in the neck especially. I know that's such a hard, stubborn area to get corrected. It's the neck. And this is an amazing treatment and option to do that without getting poked and prodded by needles. But having something that's non-ablative, that is always going to repair and keep that top layer of your skin barrier safe. So those are like the main things. Obviously Letty just stepped out, so she's done the treatment several times, and she has amazing before and after photos. We're actually going to show you these right now.
Let's show them now.
Okay. So we're going to show you some photos. Share the screen, entire screen. Okay. Can they see that? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to walk us through like what this treatment was, how
Yeah.
far in between these were.
Yeah. So Lady had done one treatment on her neck when we were at the Beverly Hills conference. So she was only treated on her neck though. So this one is 4 weeks after her first Mosaic treatment on the face and neck too. We did her neck too, but we treated her around eyes. So the other beauty about this laser is you can go right around those like crow's feet, those like right under the eye where you have crepey skin. So you can go right around there and look at the improvement on her nasolabial fold, like the cheek area and around her mouth and the lower, like the jawline area.
Do you want to show them which one's before and which one's after?
Yeah, so this one is before the first one and this one is after. So see like around this area, the skin improvement around her eye. That
it almost looks like she got an eye lift.
Yeah, it's her brows lifted here. Like this is like significantly like lifted, her cheek, you know. This looks a little lighter for me. And then this area has significant improvement too. Like looks really tighter. Yeah, texture. And also looks a little firmer. You know, the jawline doesn't look as like, you know, lax.
I think you have another one. And again, this is one treatment. So 2, 3, obviously that's going to be a better improvement and more of a dramatic difference. This is
same day. Yeah, it's the same day. It's 4 weeks apart. So this is
a way better angle to see the visualize.
Yeah, all of them. So like I love how her eye looks, you know, around her eye, because like not many things we can do around the eye. Like we can do Botox for crow's feet, brow lift a little bit, but this area is very tricky under eye to like, you know, to enhance the crepey skin there, and like it's just like so good treatment for around eye. Yeah, they have like special like attachment for around the eye and special setting that you can do. We have like stamping, rolling, like we watched the video. So I think this is really good, and this is just one treatment.
Is that all that she got?
And then we have
anything else that she did?
And then we have this patient here. Look at how much more youthful she looks. You know, this is one treatment again. And then for this patient, we're combining the ultra treatment because she does have sun damage. She has hyperpigmentation that she wants to address. So her main concern was again around the eye and then like the lower face. I think just with one treatment, she's so happy.
Yeah, and obviously this is a little blurry, so this is the before and this is after, but again, she just looks a lot rosier, a lot healthier.
Yeah, and her skin texture looks really improved.
Very. Yeah. Obviously, Letty's here, so we're gonna have her share, or do you want to do this photo? Sorry.
This one is, I don't have before on her. I'm still working on it, but like I just really wanted you to show her skin. Like look at how shiny and healthy and plump and youthful her skin looks. And this was just one treatment of Mosaic. And she was so happy that she wanted us to share this photo with you guys.
She looks radiant. Very radiant.
She does, yeah.
So we're going to have Letty. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Letty share her experience with the Mosaic. And she's just going to give us what her experience was, how it felt, what her results were like. You guys saw the photos after just
one treatment.
Treatment. So kind of tell us like from start to finish what your experience was with it.
It was really comfortable. I was very numb. So all I felt was just a little warmth, I guess. I was very comfortable. It was very tolerable, which is great. Hey, Bella. Again, it was very comfortable. The last, I want to say my downtime was probably a good week. I had the sandpaper texture on my skin. I did have a little bit of breakout around my marionettes. I had Mega actually work specifically a little harder on that area because that's my problem area. So she rolled this section and also stamped. She also did my neck, which my neck has been a huge problem for me. I do Botox on my neck to help with the neck bands, but I've felt just in the last couple of weeks, I'm probably on week 5 or 6, where my texture of my skin looks amazing. I don't think I've ever been happier with the laser. I've noticed that my pores have shrunk quite a bit. Texture looks really good around this area. I think I had the most benefits around my marionettes because that was always my problem. So I want to say overall the treatment was I was very comfortable. I'm super happy and I'm really excited for my next treatment, which the pictures that you're seeing online are only one treatment, and that was 4 weeks after my first treatment. So I still have to complete my 2 other treatments. So I'm hoping that I can't move my face after my last one.
How you feel like firm and like.
Yeah, so one of the like, I guess one of the things that I felt the most throughout my healing experience after the first Mosaic was my skin felt very tight. I almost felt like I had someone kind of pulling me back, which is so great. Usually in the morning I would wake up and I felt very relaxed around this area. I still feel that tightness now. So I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I wake up looking really nice and firm. So I just feel really tight around here and then around my neck, which is great. So I haven't experienced that in a while. It's been great. Yeah.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So everyone, buy Mosaic. It's a wonderful, wonderful laser. I love it.
Good. And I'm just gonna have you answer this quick question.
Sure.
Bella's asking if this was the only thing that you did to get those results.
Yes. So I have done filler and Botox, obviously. I'm very proactive about doing that. But this laser was the only treatment that I did to get the results that I had gotten after 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I haven't had anything within those 4 weeks. Just 2 days ago, I did my Botox on my forehead. Of course, I needed it on my forehead. But prior to that, no, that was the only thing I did.
So that's
Okay.
the result. But like to answer your question, like it's not like one thing, right? We're talking about Mosaic, we're focusing on her skin, we're like focusing on those like finer lines, deeper lines, the skin laxity. But it's a lifestyle, right? I have seen Letty for 2 years. I have been her injector for over 2 years now. So I have done other treatments on her, not just the Mosaic, right? So I don't want you guys to think that way. Letty is really consistent about doing her Botox every 3 months. She doesn't miss out.
I don't miss
She
a beat.
reminds me, I was like, it's been 3 months. You know,
I
of
need
course,
my
she's
treatment.
On top of that, I have done volume replacement with filler with her.
Whatever.
She has done biostimulatory fillers, which was last year. So not recently, not anything within those 4 weeks, but she has done other things that, you know.
I'm very active with my Botox. I'm very active with my fillers. I'm 45 and I don't want to look 45. And I've always struggled. I don't want to look 45. I love being 45, but I don't want to look like it. But I've always struggled with acne when I was a teen and I had a lot of scarring around my skin. The microneedling did a really good job of cleaning up that scarring. But overall, I feel like the Mosaic has tightened and also helped with even some of that scar texture that I have around this area, which has always been my problem area. But to answer your question, I'm very consistent with all my treatments. But within this 4 weeks, the only thing that I did was a Mosaic, just specifically because I wanted to see if this was actually going to do what I thought it was going to do, which it surpassed what I thought it was going to do. So it's been incredible, honestly.
And not to mention this device, this is the only one in Oregon. You cannot go to your med spa Groupon across the street and expect to get a treatment like this. This is state-of-the-art stuff, and this is brand new, but very not brand new necessarily, but this
Very advanced
wavelength,
technology.
the way that we're emitting this energy that's been around for a while is revolutionary. So it's awesome that you're selling it at a discount tonight. You've got a promotion involved and a giveaway. That's huge.
Yay.
So